chapter 1 and verse 13. Pray for us also until the Lord Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi. For we have sinned against the Lord, our power, and until this day the fury of the Lord and his wrath is not turned from us. I give all honor and glory and praises to Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Rakakwadash. I give double honor to our elders and apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect. Salaki, the elect men who push his truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Wherever Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi scattered you in these last days. Okay? And let's do I'm gonna do a pre-camp video. We're finna head out to camp in a few minutes. The name and title introduction to this video is going to be entitled 2/3 of the nation of Israel will be rejected from Yahawah Yahawashi for their wickedness. And as I just read in the opening scripture, man, it says, pray for us also unto the Lord our power, for we have sinned against Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi. That's what the Israelites were saying, our ancestors. And until this day, the fury of the Lord Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi and his wrath is not turned from us. It is not turned from us even until this day, this very day. He gonna pour it all out in Jacob's trouble. He gonna allow you to get whatever judgment he has set in stone for you. Whether it be getting mauled by a lion or Salaki getting mauled, it could be a lion. Whether it get mauled by an animal, or die of starvation in a famine, die of these diseases and pestilence, getting bit by a fucking, or even getting stung by a damn wasp. It could be something detrimental, man. Getting raped, barbecued, and ate on these streets. Getting fucked in these concentration camps. And the ultimate death will be this thermonuclear fire. So 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to feel the wrath of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi for doing your wickedness, man. Alright? I'm going to get some more on that. Let me get the book of Hosea. Finna head out the camp and get the business clear with the Akim, Lord willing. Have a safe trip there and back. Alright. Give me a second because this Bible is big. Alright, Hosea 4 and 6. Hosea 4 and 6. The scripture reads, okay, we'll have to read from the top. Alright, I'm going to start at 1, then I'm going to jump down to 6. It says, hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Talking about you Israelites. Because there is no truth. You don't have no truth right now. You have no truth. You can't find the truth in the Christian church. You can't find it with these fucking Mormons or this Jehovah wickedness or none of that shit like that, man. Nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi in the land. Our people have no knowledge, no truth at all, man. And you disregard the men on the highways and byways who telling you this truth and just think we some bugged out ass niggas just out there just doing this shit for our health, man. And you are going to see the reward. You're going to feel the reward when you're being rejected from Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi. Alright? And I can read all the way down, but I'm going to make this quick because I got to get the count. Verse 6. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. The Most High is going to reject you and forget you. You will be no more remembrance. He's going to cut you off. He's cutting these Israelites off every day. Just over the weekend, you had 12 fucking shootings, man. Well, Salaki, you had 12 people that got shot. All in these clubs and shit, man. The Most High putting evil in the city. All in these clubs, on the streets. Little children getting raped. A little girl got shot. 13, 14 years old, got a little girl got fucking shot. Little young ass girls all in Mississippi have been reported missing. She may be roaming around in these Louisiana streets, New Orleans or Baton Rouge or surrounding areas. The Most High is doing this shit, man. He's controlling all this shit, man. Because you have rejected knowledge, he's going to reject you. And that rejection is coming during Jacob's trouble, ultimately. For the ones that will still make it, if the Most High spares you to make it, to see Jacob's trouble. You have gotten spared from death, and you're going to meet your ultimate demise in that day, man. That shall be none like none other. All right. Back in the book of Baruch, Baruch chapter 2 and verse 7, it says, for all these plagues are come upon us, which the Lord hath pronounced against us. Yet have we not prayed before the Lord, that we might turn everyone from the imaginations of his wicked heart. All the wickedness that these Israelites were committing, you still do it unto this day. Y'all in the homosexuality, man. Some of you jakes off in the bestiality. Following behind with these fucking white girls, you fucking the nigga woman. See the nigga woman all on the internet with a cowgirl hat on, butt ass naked in a horse form with boots on. And when you being joined, the scripture has it written in Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah 13th chapter, being joined hand in hand with this damn devil, these crackers, these Edomites, you're going to die by that sword, man. And these holy angels, the wicked, whether they be on the right hand, left hand, or right hand side, are setting you up for this shit, man. Got you all off into this. All off into whatever philosophies that this devil has created out here, man. Which is leading to this RFID microchip. So that you reject this knowledge from the men, the prophets that are back today, that on the highways, in the hedges, on the street corners that's teaching, that you reject and you laugh and you scoff at, but you will be held accountable for every idle word that you speak. The one that you reject that's out there preaching the gospel in the ministry, the Most High is going to set you up for this destruction. Verse 9, wherefore the Lord watcheth over us for evil, and the Lord have brought it up on us. The same evil that you commit, the same evil He's going to bring up on top of your head, man. That's a fact, man. We're living in some horrendous times. Tremendous for the elect men. But it's going to be a great and terrible day from the Lord that's coming, man. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Who will be able to stand in this day? The elect men will scarcely make it out. But the same wickedness that you fucking devils already committed, especially you 2/3, which goes back to the headline of the video, you 2/3, speaking to my people, you Israelites, you so-called Native Americans, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latin-speaking people, you so-called Issacharites, you so-called Mexicans, you Haitians, so-called, the Jamaicans, so-called, the so-called Cubans. All of y'all are going to feel this wrath. You're going to feel this darkness, man. From these ICBM missiles. It's going to disintegrate the whole entire fleshly body. Because you have rejected the knowledge. Verse 10, yet we have not hearkened unto his voice to walk in the commandments of the Lord that he has set before us, because you have not walked in the light. You chose to go into the evilness, the wickedness, because you do not know the Most High Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi. Some of these jakes that come into this truth fall out and go back into the world. How the fuck could you come into this truth like this and go back into the church like that, man? You got this type of knowledge, but to carry your ass back into the church. Or just bugged out and just off in the world. Well, hell. Well, I knew that truth. I knew it then. Them niggas got the truth, but man, fuck that shit, man. Yahawashi ain't came yet. Know the name, but you ain't doing the works. You turned your hand from the plow. You rejected it. Verse 11, and now, O Lord, Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi of Israel, that has brought thy people out of the land of Egypt with a mighty hand and a high arm, and with signs, and with wonders, and with great power, and hast gotten thyself a name, as appeared this day. We have a name above all names. The name is Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi, who we represent. The name of Israel is above all nations. Israelites above all nations on the planet Earth. He gave us that name, man. He was gonna set us up on high. If we was to hearken up on us. But we the ones proclaiming this gospel to be preached throughout the four corners of the earth, which it has already been, so we can be set on high. And when these fucking Rothschild, these devils come down on us with a great wrath, we're not fearing that shit, man. We fear the one that kills the body and the soul, not you fucking Edomites, you Amalekites. Fuck your new world order, man. Fuck you 2/3 Israelites who have hearkened to this devil instead of Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi and his knowledge, his truth, and his wisdom. Who joined hand in hand with the white man and the white girl, the red man and the red girl. Just like the Jake that came out there on the highways and byways Saturday, man. The minute we started going to the northern tribe, I mean immediately, man, we started going into it. It wasn't 5 fucking seconds. We started going deep into it, and the Jake came from 10 feet, 15 or however many feet it was away, and came across the street running with his shirt off. We thought he was a fucking Issacharite the way he looked it, but he said no. He looked on the 12 tribe chart. He said no, I'm Gad, North American Indian. And it was beautiful, man. Man, we gonna hold that. We know the Most High Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi is dealing with great millstone. Not just off of that, but we know because we have sound doctrine. But this was edifying through the proof that the holy angels brought this man over there to us and just made it clear, like, yes, we hear y'all, y'all got the truth. Look, this I'm gonna prove it to you. The Gadite walked up. To make the long story short, the Edomite bitch who said she was a Khazarian or a so-called Jew was talking all kind of bullshit, was driving him away because we was getting on her ass or pertaining to the scriptures, and it just drew the Jake away. The Jake didn't even want to hear. He said, man, look, I got to go grab his bitch, and he walked off. But that's how our people are, man, following behind a fucking devil, following behind these false gods, all about the dollar bill, all about the next currency, the next holiday event. Get ready for this 4th of July, the 4th of July video, or holiday. Getting ready for all this madness and wickedness, man. Looking forward to the next day with knowing that Yahawashi said, blessed is he that keep reading and watching. For our Savior, the Lord and terrible great King, cometh at an hour that you do not know. You niggas already looking forward to this fucking Essence Fest or Jazz Fest and all these fucking concerts they got down here in the cities and all this shit like this, man. These festivals and carnivals and shit, man. But not looking for his prophecies. When the Most High is moving on this place, man, if you can't see that shit, then it's not for you. Iran is making major moves. Iran finna set this bitch off. ultimately it's Yahawashi, and the holy, tall, dark-skinned angels that's finna set this bitch off. All right, verse 12. O Lord, our power, we have sinned. We have done ungodly. We have dealt unrighteously in all thy ordinances. Why the Most High said, turn your backs. Let me get that. I don't know where I'm at on time. Let me get out of here in a little bit. Jeremiah, Jeremiah 14? Damn pages. Lord. Yeah, Jeremiah Salaki. Yeah, Jeremiah 3 and 14. Turn, O backsliding children, said Yahawah, for I am married unto you. And this ain't no, a lot of you jakes who see this shit will think this gets going off of what Most High saying something like, what, married unto you? What the hell that mean? This is spiritual, man. Only the elect can receive this and teach this and notice what this is talking about. This is a parabolic, man. This is a secret prophecy. He revealed his secret to the prophets, man. Everybody don't. You 2/3 niggas can't receive this, man. You reject it, so you damn sure ain't gonna receive it. That's the same thing. I am married unto you, for I will take you and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. And I'm gonna get into that in my next video, pertaining to Isaiah the 62nd chapter. All right, but the Most High said He has turned you old backsliding children, and this is what our Israelites, us in this truth right now, are saying, man. Forgive us, Yahawah, we have sinned against you. We was off in the world doing all other kind of bullshit, all off in Christianity and shit, all off in the sports, chasing behind a bitch, chasing behind a dollar bag. A lot of you jakes been coons on jobs. Whatever Most High had you off until He called you out of that, man. All right. Let me jump up to verse 29. Baruch chapter 2, verse 29. If ye would not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations. Most High not playing, man. He stripped you. Let me get that. He stripped you of everything, man. Jeremiah 17 and 5 and 4. Salaki. And thou, Salaki, and thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. That's why we was on the block, man. The guy ain't walked up. He didn't know who the fuck he was. He didn't know. He was like, looked at the chart like, yeah, damn, it makes sense now. And he got to go into detail about how these Edomites came over here and raped, robbed, and butchered the Baton Rouge city. The whole Louisiana plantation, man. And Yahawah has proclaimed that, look, this is where y'all gonna bring it out at right here. Because the time is winding down. I mean down. So look, at these very end time, look, bring it out right here. Go do your research on all this right here. Everything you want to know, y'all going deep into prophecy. Y'all going to the West Africa, the Israelites in West Africa, the E1B1, the Igbo, the Batanu, the Brighter Bafaria, the Egyptians and shit like that. All that's right there in the city, man. Jake, we own it, man. But Jake just cannot receive it, man. Jake cannot get it, man. The Most High got us in the belly of the beast with all this shit going on in the city and everything. Killing, rape, robbing, murder, wickedness, AIDS at an all-time high, HIV rate, the incarceration rate, and yet he got his men, a few good men in the middle of the city, downtown area, proclaiming the destruction of Esau's kingdom, man. Literally. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. You have pissed the Most High off forever. for you 2/3, man. Because we the most high, we the most highest men. Lord willing, we be in that number. We have hearkened back and came back and bid to the marriage, man. You don't want to see the Most High. Most High is pissed right now, man, and bring these calamities. Here we are down here, and we will, without a doubt, finna have a horrible hurricane season when it reaches its peak in August. All right. For I knew that they would not hear me back in Baruch. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captive, they shall remember themselves. We remember ourselves right now. The Most High put a spirit on the elders and apostles, great millstone, to wake his elect up, beginning with the elders, and to bring forth fruit, and the fruit shall remain. So, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, like King David say, the Lord does not take his spirit away from us, man. Keep us in this thing, man. But you got to be on fire. The Most High is going to sift the house of Israel. When Esau cuss these fucking internet off, bring this family of the word hits. When the family of the word hits, this devil cuss the internet off, we going to see who the true men of the Lord is. We going to see where your faith has been at. Have you taken this thing serious for a joke? The Most High is going to reject a lot of you niggas, man. Through Yahawashi. Depart from me, I never knew you. That's the rejection right there. All right. Like I said, let me get some more. Jeremiah 11. Jeremiah 11. Yeah, Jeremiah 11. Verse 10. They are turned back to their iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words. Talking about you 2/3. And they went after other gods, like I said earlier, your currency, the so-called white man, these sports, all other shit, man. Social media, that's y'all niggas God right now. Social media, Instagram and Facebook. Y'all spend more time on that than doing your reading and watching the videos from the elders, man. Getting this truth before this devil shuts this shit off. Getting this truth from the man that's on the highways teaching. And they went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant. You 2/3. The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, Judah and Israel. And have broken my covenant which I have made with thy fathers. Therefore, thus saith Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi, behold, here it is, once again, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. Yes, it is here. It's coming. It's here. You can feel it. At least the elect men can. We can feel it. We can see these angels making these grand appearances on a daily basis, ready to let loose these four winds, finna bring these great evil upon you, because you have rejected him. And thou shalt, Salakia, and though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. And when you read Judges the 10 and 14, he gonna tell you during this tribulation, the great tribulation, Jacob's trouble, ultimately to go and cry unto your God that you have hearkened unto, falling off into this Kemet Egyptian shit, the Moors and all that shit like that. That's gonna be a stumbling block that the Most High has set before your very eyes. Not having everything, not having 100% sound doctrine, going off on the Sabbath day, not keeping the feast days, not examining yourself, man, not crossing your T's and dotting your I's, not fearing Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi. He says he will not hearken unto you in this day, man. He gonna laugh at your calamities. And we gonna laugh too. Okay? Verse 12. Then shall the cities of Judah, Yahawah, and inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry to the gods unto whom they offer incense. But they shall not save them. That shit's not gonna save you. Your jewelry, none of this shit, your clothes, your Gucci, your Coogee, whatever the fuck you wear. You know, your Michael Kors bags and all that shit like that. But they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble. Jacob's trouble, man. That's coming, man. Martial law and all that. And 2/3 niggas and women of the house of Israel will be rejected because you rejected him. And you rejected the prophets because we represent him. So if you reject us, you're really rejecting Yahawah Yahawashi. And with that, I'm going to end the video. I want to give all honor and glory and praise to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to those and the apostle, great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who push this truth out the four corners of the earth in these very last days. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to get killed because they rejected the knowledge. And you fell victim to the wickedness in these last days. The Most High set a boundary, a stumbling block before you, so he can be justified in destroying you. Kwan Yasharala, Abba, Shalom. Death to America and death to you 2/3 and you all other heathenistic nations. You Ammonites, you Moabites, you Hamites, you Ishmaelites, you Cushites, all of y'all. Death to you all, man.